Hi, I'm vegan. Did I just say vegan instead of my name? It's okay, it's my whole personality anyways. You eat meat? How does it feel to be racist and homophobic? And us vegans believe in peace. But you have to be vegan or I'll beat you up!
Welcome to today's video. I'm happy to see you. Today we'll be looking at something I haven't yet talked about on this channel. And of course I'm talking about vegans and climate change activists. I will lump them together in one video, as most of the stuff they do is pretty similar. If you are vegan, but not that annoying type, please don't feel offended. This video is not about you. Now that that's out of the way, let's begin.
Disgusting!
Well, I haven't asked the question yet. Answer me this. What do you achieve by attacking things people hold dear? Things people hold dear.
Yeah,
like works of art.
Yeah.
Like statues. What do you achieve by that, honestly?
Yeah, you've asked me a very reasonable question.
What do you achieve by that?
So,
Why is she acting like a preschool teacher that has been asked a question they have no idea how to answer?
we've been disrupting the art galleries, we've been disrupting football matches, we've been disrupting the M25, and we're saying the media is not doing their job properly and they're not telling you the truth about what's coming down the line.
Listen,
We all know what you've been doing. It's all over social media. But you didn't answer his question. Why are you doing all of this? Is there a reason behind all of this, or is this some sort of fun activity more people should get involved in?
The governments
This is a
are
news
not
programme.
acting.
This is
So
a news
we
programme.
need people to
And
come
I'm here to cover
together,
the
face up to
disruption
the
that you have
truth
caused.
that we're going to pass over this threshold of 1.5 degrees of warming. We're going to plummet towards total
India.
destruction.
Indigo, we have climate
Unless we
programmes,
act
so go on climate
now
programmes and talk
and
about
sort
that.
it
Go
out.
to COP27 and talk about that.
Let's be honest here. This climate crisis panic is not something new. This topic has been used by governments around the world to blame us, the end consumers, for all the evil and destruction of the environment. While companies like Nestle steal water from Nigerians, destroying their fresh water supplies and farms, and then selling that same water back to them for a profit, or government officials who fly private jets to climate summits. But the ones responsible for all evil are consumers. Make it make sense.
But there are people across this country who are fed up with having their lives disrupted by your people. And if you want to talk about what Just Stop Oil is, what is Just Stop Oil? Just Stop Oil, what, now? When? How soon do you want to just stop oil?
That's a really good question. So
Now what do you think she will say? I can tell you that it will not be anything intelligent. I genuinely facepalmed when I heard it. I refuse to believe that someone could be that stupid. But see for yourself.
The economy, it seems to me, and I'm sure you'll agree, is driven. Economies around the world are driven by oil. So when do you want to
we
stop
will
oil?
agree there are more things that are important than the economy, won't we?
Does she even know what the word economy means? Our whole system depends on oil. People's lives and jobs depend on it. Her electric car depends on it. How do you think all the electricity is produced? How all the stuff she uses every day is manufactured? People will die if we abruptly stop using oil, and all of it just so our planet, that by the way goes through cycles, doesn't get another 0.1 degree warmer on average. Same thing with banning gas-powered cars. If we just ban them today, and everyone is forced to switch to electric, our whole electrical grid will get overwhelmed. It's not as easy as she thinks. And by the way, electric cars are much worse for our planet than people think. This is one of the cobalt mines somewhere in Africa that is needed to make the batteries. People working for slave wages, so some rich asshole in the West can act like they are saving the planet.
Jesus Christ.
Animal rights activist Regan Russell was killed while standing in front of the entrance to Fearman Slaughterhouse.
Fulton police are conducting an investigation.
Regan was there telling the truth about what really happens to these animals, and she was killed as a result.
No, she was killed because she stood in front of a truck. You know, that thing with an insanely high hood, with tons of blind spots where the driver can't see anything. She put her life at risk and lost the battle with that truck. What did she expect? If I go to the zoo and jump in a gorilla enclosure to hug one, I should expect to get hurt or killed. That's how it works. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Natural selection at its finest.
The industry here is very powerful, and it will stop at nothing to make sure that people can't see the horrific conditions that animals are enduring.
The government says it's trying to protect farmers and animals from trespassers.
Bill 156 is a pro-agriculture act. It essentially stops protesters and extremists from giving water to the pigs.
They have cuts all over them, they're bleeding. I've seen ones with open infections. We've seen pigs passed out from heat, exhaustion.
It's a living, breathing nightmare for the animals.
And the one threat that's always there is that they're terrified. And then we move out of the way of the truck, and the truck goes into the slaughterhouse.
That's how it works. These animals are bred for food, not as pets. We eat them to survive. Our bodies are meant to eat meat. Sitting and crying in front of a slaughterhouse will not change anything.
Do not even...
What do you want?
You alright?
No, I'm not all right. I'm not all right at all. Look at you, eating a poor, helpless chicken.
Look at her, standing in a KFC parking lot and going around bothering people who just want to eat their food in peace. Also, that chicken is already dead, lady. You won't be able to save it.
Well, he's eating it, not me, firstly. And, secondly, yeah, but, you're over here wearing a leather jacket.
Ha! You're not getting away with that. You want to change the subject.
Yeah, but, you are.
No, he is actually making a very good point. I didn't even notice it at first. Checkmate, lady.
It's not real.
Okay, it might not be real fur, but you're still wearing a leather jacket, aren't you?
The leather jacket is very, very old.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Of course it
the chicken might have been old.
I'm a vegan. I've taken the choice. I have listened to what people have told me.
Yeah, and he's a vegan as well on a Wednesday. If you don't want to see people eating chicken or whatever, Bob, that's fine by you, yeah, but then go away from a KFC.
I'm here. I'm at the KFC because that's where people eat chicken.
Yeah.
Don't you see that she is a much better human than you? She has listened to what people told her and is now much better than you. Meat eater scum. What is it with people forcing their beliefs on people around them? If you don't support all the crazy things I do, we can't be friends.
So why are you here if you don't want to see
because somebody has to stand up for the chickens. Do you understand how you can't even see the point? I even try to understand.
Do you want some?
I said, do not even... It's disgusting. How could you?
How could you?
Oh,